Ladies and gentlemen, and Dodger fans all across the world, welcome back to Think Blue Podcast. I'm your co-host, Colton.
And I'm Jeremy.
And this is the first episode of the second season of this podcast. And happy opening day weekend. What an incredible weekend it was, not only for Dodger baseball, but for just baseball across America. I mean, this is one of the most exciting times of the season and of the year. I'm so excited to be back, Krug. How you feeling?
Like we never left.
Yeah.
Season 2, we're here. On for the three-peat run.
Yeah.
The World Championship defense. 3-0. What else can be said? We'll get into it.
Yeah.
But starting off real nice.
Absolutely. I mean, like, if for anyone who doesn't really know this channel or have seen us, we are TikTok heavy, but we want to focus back more on the podcasts of this side of the channel. And I'm, like I said, I'm excited to be back. Let's get right into it. There's a lot that we can talk about for Dodger baseball as a whole, but let's do some fun here. I'm gonna give you one trivia question, and we're gonna do one trivia question every single episode on this podcast. And from here on out, after this
trivia.
Yeah, exactly. After this episode, it will be mainly about Dodger baseball, but I'm gonna broaden the picture here, broaden the horizon. This is an opening day trivia in celebration of, obviously, opening day. Okay. Who has started, as a pitcher, who has started the most opening days?
This might have been broken by Adam Wainwright, but I think at the time of this, I'm going to pull one out of the his-at.
Yeah.
I'm going Christy Mathewson?
No. No.
Mm.
And see, I don't think this question is up to date either. I'm going to be honest. But let's see when this was written. Doesn't matter. I'm going based on this. Comment down below if this is actually true. But no, it's not Christy Mathewson. It is a NL pitcher.
Randy Johnston?
No.
Nah, that's not 70s. Let's say Nolan Ryan, but that's not right.
No.
I got nothing.
It's Tom Seaver. Tom Seaver. 11 for the Mets, 3 for the Reds, and 2 for the White Sox. Tom Seaver, rest in peace. I think didn't he pass away a couple years ago? Anyway,
so
that is the only trivia we're going to do today, but next episode, Dodger baseball from there on out. Let's get right into it, right? The D-backs got swept by the Dodgers. The Dodgers swept the D-backs. First game, they won 8-2, blowout. The next two games was a little bit closer than that, but still got the win. They're all comeback wins, right? Game 2, they won 5-4. And game 3, last night, they won 3-2. So, like I was telling you before we recorded, right? We can go the nitpicky route and talk about stats and what we don't like and all that stuff, you know. But it's only game 3 of a 162 game season, right? Slow your rolls. There's nothing really that we can really like nitpick. But let's talk about the things that we enjoyed, because I think all of it, even though it was whatever, it was a sweep. It wasn't perfect, but it was a sweep. There's not much to complain about. What from your eyes watching Dodger baseball, what stood out to you? Just tell me your thoughts about watching Dodger baseball this past weekend.
I thought it was great to be back.
Yeah.
I know someone commented on one of our TikToks. Yeah, it was a lot of come from behinds.
Yeah.
But what are you gonna do? I mean, they're wins. Our offense is firing on all cylinders. Will Smith, I love.
Yeah.
Freeland looks nice. Pitching looks pretty good. What else, man?
Yeah.
What else is there?
Yeah. No,
Good
absolutely.
baseball team.
Absolutely. It's the word that I can describe this team is relentless. Like it's nonstop. And this lineup is disgusting. We have Teo hitting 7th or something like that. It's disgusting. And that is a product that is 10 plus years in the making. Like, this isn't just, okay, let's put a team together in the past 2 years and let's roll with it. No. This is Dodger baseball at its finest, and we're getting the fruits of the labor. We're in that era right now where we're harvesting the fruits of the labor, as you might want to say. But yeah, like, it's baseball in general. It's amazing to be back, right? It's funny, like there's such a different vibe from spring, and obviously because the games count, but from going to spring training to now the games actually count and
Yeah.
that the season started, it's just a different vibe. Like I love watching spring training the first week, and then I'm like, okay, I'm ready for the regular season.
Yeah.
There's just something in the air, and especially with Dodger baseball, man, yeah, like Will Smith. I could talk hours about Will Smith. Like last night, bobblehead night hits a 2-run home run to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th or whatever it was, and it's the best catcher in baseball. I think that's my pick. You know, I was thinking Pages as the MVP of this team. Obviously, you can go Shohei. I think it's easy to pick Shohei, but I think I'm sleeping on Will Smith still. I think Will Smith is going to have an MVP season. I really do. And it's so fun to watch, man, because he's homegrown. He really is. I can't believe I have Cal Raleigh on my fantasy, by the way. I'm going to drop him. I think, after next week if it still continues. But, yeah, Edwin Diaz looking solid, right? Back-to-back saves. We didn't have a bullpen last year. I don't think our bullpen's given up a run, if I'm being completely honest with you. I'm not gonna look at stats. I'm not gonna look at stats, but I'm pretty sure our bullpen didn't give up any runs. Maybe like 1 or 2, but our bullpen has been solid. Our starters have been solid. I mean, Emmett Sheehan was probably the only one that was a little iffy, but still. And guess what? We still have Shohei and Snell that hasn't pitched yet. Think about that.
Oh, that's right.
Think about that. Shohei and Snell hasn't pitched yet. Or haven't pitched yet. It's just fun.
Glorious.
Is there anything that you didn't like? Or just like if it was like August right now, right? If it's August right now and the same games were just played, obviously we got the sweep, whatever. Is there anything that would worry you? You know?
I don't know, maybe the scoring first aspect.
Yeah.
If I had to pick.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. This is just awesome. This is so awesome.
It is. It's man, like it's we're diehard King. We're Kings fans, man. And I told you this yesterday. Kings lost 6-2. I turned the Dodger game on for 5 minutes. I'll switch it back and forth for 5 minutes, and the Dodgers uplifted my spirits like that. Will Smith hits the 2-run bomb, and I'm watching it, and I'm thinking to myself, how lucky are we as Dodger fans, knowing that the product we're watching is producing. The product that we're watching is what the product is on paper. You know, like it's what a time.
Andrew Friedman, isn't he working for the Lakers too a little bit?
Not
right, something like that.
I know the Dodgers owner bought the Lakers. I don't know if they're yeah.
Let's go across the hallway at Crypto. Let's just knock on that door.
Yeah. I don't even want to talk about that right now. But did you watch any other baseball other than Dodger baseball this past weekend?
I've seen some highlights. Seen some Cubs highlights narrated by a very passionate gentleman.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit, I guess.
Yeah. It's yeah, man. I'm gonna say something. Okay. Mike Trout being good is great for baseball. I'm saying, I was watching Mike Trout this past weekend, and it was just man, I felt like I was a 13-year-old watching baseball again. Mike Trout, dude. Yeah. Mike Trout was a superhuman athlete. He was Dave Jacobs level when he was in his prime. And seeing him go off against the Astros, Mike Trout, when he's good, it's amazing for baseball. I gotta tip my cap to Mike Trout, man. I want him to succeed in the AL. I want him to make the playoffs again. I really do. I think that'll be great for him, great for the fan base, whatever. That's the only good thing I'll probably say about the Angels. But what is pretty funny is like this is how blessed we are too. a lot of these teams went 2-0 their first 2 games. And the Marlins, for example, that was the first time they went 2-0 since, I think they swept the Rockies today. I think they had a walk-off home run. That was the first time they went 2-0 since like 2013. The Angels, that was the first time they went 2-0 since like 2007. Like, can you imagine that? Your team hasn't won 2 games in a row opening day in years, man. And for us, we went 8-0 last year, and we're like 162. That's possible. It's possible again. You know, it's like there's what else can be said?
Technically,
yeah. What are some of your picks on Cy Young, MVP, breakout player, most comeback play, like the comeback player of the year, like most improved, like give me
the Dodgers.
The Dodgers, yeah, no, for the Dodgers.
Breakout player. I want to see Hyun-Sung Kim back up in here.
Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah.
Freeland could get a look at that.
I think before you continue, I heard that they're using Freeland because they want to bump up his trade value, and then Hyun-Sung Kim will slide in, kind of like second half of the season after the trade deadline, which makes sense. But continue.
I like that.
Yeah.
Cy Young. I don't know. He gave up a couple, right, when he started. His game 2.
Yeah.
I could see him having a nice year. Maybe Cy Young. Cause you can say Ohtani. You can say Snell, Yamamoto.
Yeah.
Best offensive player. I can see Mookie having a bounce back year.
Yeah, that was my pick for a comeback player, like comeback, but most improved from last season. I think Mookie Betts. I think he put back the weight that he lost in the last season. It was kind of like people don't realize it's tough when you lose a good amount of weight like that during a season. It's hard to get that back because you're playing every day. You don't really have the time to work at it as much. So I think this offseason, I think Mookie put back on some weight, some muscle. He got a new cardio guy. Like he took the offseason very serious with his health. His bat speed is back. He went oppo for the first time since I don't even remember.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I was watching the 2020 playoff highlights before the season started because it was just on. Dude, Mookie was hitting oppo home runs left and right. And I'm like, yo, where was this? Like, where has this been? So yeah, I think Mookie's gonna have a better season than last year. So yeah, that was my pick for comeback.
What are your picks?
Cy Young, I think Yama's gonna be top 3 Cy Young. Like in MLB.
Yeah.
I think one of our pitchers is gonna go. I'm gonna say it. One of our pitchers is gonna go down. And that's just is what it is.
One.
Yeah. But Yama's gonna be my Cy Young, not just for the team, but for the league. I think he's top 3. He's gonna be top 3 voting. Let's see. Best defensive. I think Pages is gonna just be a monster in the outfield again. I think Mookie Betts is gonna have just another Gold Glove season at short, which is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I think Max Muncy too is really gonna surprise us again. On showing the league that he's still Max Muncy, and I think a lot of fans discredit him, myself included. Sometimes, like Max Muncy is arguably could be top 10 Dodger all time, in my humble opinion.
I think got moments.
Yeah, I think if Max can stay healthy, I think he can be the bat that we need to make another run, which is crazy. But Kyle Tucker, I mean, he hasn't even shown his. Yeah, dude, Kyle Tucker's crazy. It really is. But I think what impressed me most this series was the bullpen. I think that's something that we lacked all season last year, and Tanner Scott had 2 scoreless appearances, and Will Klein, by the way, welcome to the freaking league once again. The world knows your name. He didn't give up a run. He looked dominant. Like I said, Edwin Diaz looked great. Alex Vesia, man, seeing him out there and shoving for his daughter and his wife and his family, and Love Alex Vestia. He gets pumped if it's 16-0 or we're down 16-0. He's gonna get pumped up, and that fires me up on an April afternoon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think for me, obviously the comebacks are great, and I want to see more offense early. But our bullpen, I think, really showed out this weekend, and it's like I said, we didn't have that all last year, and it's good to see.
Just real quick, I looked up all-time Dodger home runs.
Yeah.
Max Muncy's 9th.
Yeah.
If he has a good year, he can move up to the top 5.
Yeah. Oh well, doesn't he have the most in postseason history?
I don't have those numbers offhand, but I would imagine.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he has.
Oh, you know what he does?
Yeah.
For the Dodgers, yeah.
So I think Max Muncy.
It's like what, the past 10 years of playoffs?
Yeah.
Every year.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, honestly, there's not really much else to say. Like, I think these early episodes are fun, but it's also like, if we're sweeping people, it's gonna be, tough to critique. But early offense would be great, but wins are better. So I'm excited for this channel. I'm excited to be back. Content is gonna be through the roof. Let's take a peek on this week. Okay. And I think every Monday, I think we should do an episode should release. Just like a weekly thing.
Okay.
But that's up to you. Anyway, let's look at our schedule. So the Guardians on Wednesday. No, not Wednesday. They come in on Monday, by the way. Yeah, so the Guardians tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Guardians.
Then we play the Nationals Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then next week, I think that'll be great. We might need to do reactions. The Dodgers are going north of the border to Toronto for a World Series rematch. So that should be exciting. But yeah, the Guardians, and then we hit to the nation's capital Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sunday is a 10 a.m. game. So stay tuned every Monday. We'll try to do every Monday for a Think Blue podcast episode. Stay tuned. Check out our TikTok. The link will be in the description. And happy opening day weekend. Happy Dodger baseball season. And I am so excited. Pause. First opening day without Kershaw in a minute.
Yeah.
How was it hearing Kershaw in the commentary booth and seeing Kershaw throughout the first pitch yesterday?
It was awesome.
Or Friday.
He's natural on the mic.
Yeah.
I thought he sounded really good. I know he got like a job with the Dodgers.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. I mean, he retired, but he'll still be around. And I love that.
Yeah. Now the only thing that I noticed is like when he got his ring and he threw out the first pitch, he looked retired. Like it's not like it's not like, oh, he can still play. No, he looked retired. Like and I love that for him. He looked like a dad. He looked like we haven't seen him in 20 years. Like you can tell how much he puts, like how much work he put in the off season to stay in shape. And I'm not saying he's fat, but I'm just saying like there's a huge difference of like off season workout Kirsch and just living it up Kirsch. And we saw that this weekend. But yeah, man, Kershaw is an all-time great Dodger legend. My favorite player all time. My son's middle name is named after him. So, Kershaw, we love you. We won't miss you because we'll see you around. But Kershaw, gotta pay respects. This is the Kershaw Jers. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We love you. We appreciate you. If you're thinking blue, you know where to find us. And we'll see you in the next one. Wherever you may be, you're not gonna hit us with the season 2. We're missing. Come on, no, it's the recording.
Wherever you may be.